talk to you about apple cider. So this amazing elixir has lots of health benefits. It's been used for centuries and it contains a substance called acetic acid. Now the way they get acetic acid, which is antimicrobial and antibacterial, is that they crush the apples, normally organic apples because I like to use organic apple cider vinegar. So they get the crushed organic apples, which creates apple cider, and then they ferment it by adding in yeast. And this turns the sugar in the apples to alcohol. Then they add in bacteria, which turns the alcohol into acetic acid. So acetic acid is antimicrobial, antibacterial, so it's really, really good if you have any sort of pathogens or bacteria in your body that you want to heal and fight off. It's really good for warts, putting some apple cider vinegar directly onto the wart and taping it over and hopefully it will fall off. If you have a wound, it's really good to use apple cider vinegar to flush out that wound, to clean it out so it can heal properly. I also like to put apple cider vinegar onto my pimples. So you just dab a little bit with some cotton wool and then put it onto the skin, onto the pimple, and go to sleep at night. If you have a loved one that you're sleeping next to, you're probably not going to smell the best, so just bear that in mind. They may not want to kiss you if you've got apple cider vinegar all over your face. I like using lavender oil as well. It's a bit nicer and it's also anti-inflammatory, so it helps with those pimples. But the reason I love apple cider vinegar is it's really good for the digestion system. So I like to have my apple cider vinegar first thing in the morning. So I use organic apple cider vinegar that has a little bit of honey added to it. I really love the Bragg's brand, so B-R-A-G-G-S. So Bragg's makes an amazing apple cider vinegar. And then what I do is I have a tablespoon of the apple cider vinegar. I add a little bit of warm water into it. As you can see, so it's quite murky anyway. It's a brown, murky sort of colouring the apple cider vinegar. So I've just added the water in. And then I also add in a little bit of fresh lemon juice. So just a squeeze of lemon. You just mix it through. It's also got a little bit of honey in there as well, just to make it taste a little bit nicer. But you don't have to have the honey in there. I'm just mixing it through. So a good quality apple cider vinegar, as I was saying, the Bragg's brand apple cider vinegar is really good because they have mother in there, which is your probiotics and enzymes. And that will produce a murky cobweb-like substance, the apple cider vinegar, and that's when you know you have a good quality apple cider vinegar. So look for that when you're purchasing your apple cider vinegar. And I just have this first thing in the morning, probably a little bit smaller of a glass actually. I normally kind of shot it back when I wake up. And that just gets my gastric acid juices going. So when I go to eat my breakfast, I know it's going to be broken down really effectively. It just helps prevent things like bloating and gas. So really good if you don't have a really good digestive system first thing in the morning. Take some apple cider vinegar or some lemon juice and some warm water. So it's really good for digestion. It's also really good for stabilising blood sugar levels, which is great. And the other thing with apple cider vinegar is it helps a little bit with weight loss because it stimulates your metabolism, which is fantastic. I'm like, cheers to that. And it also keeps you feeling fuller for longer. So it means that throughout the day, you're going to be eating less calories. Woohoo! So I'm eating less calories and it's burning out my fat. Fantastic. So cheers to that as well. And it's stabilising my blood sugar levels, which is great. And it also helps to bring down the cholesterol levels too. Antimicrobial, antibacterial, great for stabilising blood sugar levels, stimulates digestion, helps to clear the skin, whether you've got a wound or acne. And the other thing with apple cider vinegar is you can use it for cleaning as well. So if you want to use it for cleaning, use 1 part apple cider vinegar to 2 parts water, put it into a spray bottle, mix it around. You might want to chuck in some peppermint oil or some eucalyptus oil just to make your house smell a bit nicer when you're spraying it all around. And then you can use it as an all-purpose cleaner. Just spray and go. Well, that's everything on apple cider vinegar. I hope you enjoyed it and that you have a happy, healthy day. See you next time. Bye!